Okay, next we have to discuss and/or act on Oswald security lights at Cloud Complex.
Any questions from the board? I hope it was self-explanatory. We had originally discussed the solar bollards, and this will replace the solar bollards. The lights have a effective range something over 200 feet. If we put 5 of them, on the scoreboard, we'll have one here, here. The building will have one shining this direction. The building here will have one showing in here, and that should show in the last gap. The rest of the facility is covered by street lights or changes in all.
Do we have a lot of walkers at night
Yes.
after dark?
Well, I've had several people approach me about going out early in the morning, and they're concerned about, and we've got coverage from approximately, we've got, there's a pole here that has lights that covers this range, and then the rest of them around. The parking lot is covered by the existing street lights, and then we added lights here, here, up here, and the street light is up there.
Where were we going to get the money to pay for these?
These are built into the Oswald funds.
Well, according to this, it's over.
Yes, it is over. We have 18,000 budgeted for this.
Okay, but we've already, as of July 8th, we've already spent $491,172.53, which is $11,172.53 more than we were supposed to spend.
Correct.
So where are we going to get the money to pay for those?
It would come out of, it's an olive, it's an eligible Oswald expense.
Well, Troy, how much, now this Oswald grant, we pay 50%
Correct.
for a dollar amount. What is that dollar amount that we pay 50%? Now, you got a projected cost is $468,000. What is the final cost of that grant? What is the bottom dollar that grant's worth?
We're really close to where it is. That figure needs to be increased by about $10,000 because of exercise equipment. So 470, I guess we'll be able to get a closer number.
Well, the information we got here from 2 meetings ago, I believe, the project's at $470,000 with $23,000 still owed to Red Dot. Now, I just like to know what the bottom dollar is. I mean, we should know what we have to pay 50% on.
Correct.
Okay, and then the dollar amount over that, we pay 100%.
Correct.
So I still like to know what the bottom dollar is.
I see very minimal installation costs for the exercise equipment would be the only thing that has not been brought to the table right now. This $2,039 should complete the items listed.
You still don't answer my question. What, is it $500,000?
Well, I guess, Michael, I know what you're looking at. Okay, based on this, if this is 468,000,
Plus the
okay, 470. Okay. That is 478,000 of eligible OSLAD
expenses.
expenses, which means we should get 249,000.
39.
I think it's a little more than that. I think.
So,
Help me with 460 RV.
well, 460 is 230.
I'm sorry, 470.
Yeah, so 235. So 235,000 is what our reimbursement would be.
We'll come back,
Yeah,
yes.
coming back.
I don't think you're answering Carol's original question, which is, do we have the money?
Yeah. I mean, I understand it's an eligible expense, but the OSLAD, we have to pay 100% of it
Upfront.
until it's upfront, until it's completed, and then we get reimbursed back the 235 or whatever it is.
But then everything over that, we pay 100%.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm trying to get at, is everything that we've got on this at this point, eligible cost that we're getting 50% back.
I believe so.
It is or it isn't?
I believe that they are eligible expenses that we
It is.
You're
Saying it is
Yes.
eligible expenses.
Well, we've been down this road before, and we don't want to get,
And that's kind of what I think we're trying to get to, is that we're trying to look at where
we either do or we don't.
The remaining expenses that, and I believe these would be eligible also would be the installation, the footings of the exercise equipment, which would be minimal, I suspect.
But are we over the amount already?
Yes.
Then,
If there's no money there, then why don't we keep buying it?
just because it's an eligible expense, I don't understand why we're gonna keep spending.
For approximately, what, $2,039, is that the number?
that's what the bid is on that. Low lighting.
Was it in the original makeup and stuff from the guy?
I'm sorry?
Was it in your original bid and stuff that we had made up to do all that?
We have, this is a replacement for the solar bollards, and we had $18,000 projected as an estimated cost for the solar bollards.
So what went so over budget?
On your, I guess looking on the development cost, basically on sheet 3 of 4, you've got written out to the side the different items. You've got complete. Okay, then you've got on the walking path solar dollars, you've got 45 plus the 2,039.
We have, if you remember, we added, I think it was 6 lights. Those are the ones that we added to the poles.
That's
Here.
4,500.
Yeah.
And then the 2,039 is what you're looking at now.
That will complete the circle.
Okay, but my question is, you've got complete written out here next to these line items.
Correct.
Is that complete at that dollar amount? Is that exactly that dollar amount?
No, some of them are a little over that.
Okay, so I mean, how do we know where we're at? I mean, okay, sports lighting, you got 130,000, you got to complete.
That's including the
Is it
lights.
complete at 130,000? Is it complete at 125,000 or 135? I mean,
131, I think, is what it came back. I got that number at the back of the room.
Well, according to the checks that have been written up until July 8th of this year, we've spent $491,172.53. And the grant is only for 478, which our half is 239. So we're 11,172.53
13.
over the total grant amount. So that's what we'll be paying already, 100% our part,
so that,
which will add these lights, will be another $3,100. So we'll be paying $14,000.
2,039 on, that's a little bit on the slide.
Whole price of 2031.
So the had, Carol, 491,000.
491,172.53.
Where did you get that information?
That's my spreadsheet, it's a spreadsheet.
Okay, so this 491,000, is that all OSLAD?
Don't you?
No, all of that?
I believe it is. Part of that,
I mean, either it is or it isn't. I mean,
part of the all-purpose, whenever they did the electrical work, we had them combine what Chester Electric was going to do but did not get to. And I believe that number would be about $15,000. So we could,
that is or is not.
it's part, it should have been done between grants, but was not done between grants.
I make the motion that we table this until we can come up with what we got, what we don't have, and have it more clear.
Second.
And
Motion and a second, have a roll call vote.
Alderman Buckley?
Yes.
Alderman Allison?
Yes.
Alderman Crossley?
Yes.
Alderman Gilman?
Yes.
Alderman Clark? Alderman Bergman?
Yes.
Alderman Ragnarson?
Yes.
Alderman Fraser?
Yes.
Can you call Jan and get a time? What we got?